Hey BJMA family, this is week 1, session 2 of the adult class workouts. Okay guys, I'm super excited about this. We're going to jump right in because I've got a lot to cover today. Okay, hope everybody's had a chance to warm up and stretch yourself out. If you haven't, you might want to go ahead and turn the video off, maybe do some arm rotations or something like that. Maybe do a few jumping jacks to get yourself moving so that you are ready to do these exercises, okay? All right, we're going to start out with something called triangle push-ups. Now everybody's going to say, oh no, diamond push-ups, what are we going to do? These are the intermediate diamond push-ups. They're not that hard. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get into a push-up position, just like you usually would, but then you're going to put your knees on the floor and just pick your toes up like this. Now you're going to put your hands in a diamond shape, and from here you're going to do diamond push-ups. So we're going to start with 10 reps. You can increase that or decrease that as you need to, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is called advanced squats. Now, if you remember at the beginning of the week, we did squats with one leg extended. This is kind of the same thing, but it's a little bit different. What you're going to do is you're going to take one leg and you're going to put it on top of the other knee, okay? Then your hands are going to go out in front of you and you're going to do 10 squats on either side. 1, and not falling over, of course. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's okay if you fall over, just make sure you stand right back up and get back to it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's the first set. Now we're going to switch to the other leg because we always want to work out both sides of our body. Make sure you have a good balance before you start the exercise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Very good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is some V sit-ups, okay? Now, normally when I say V sits, you guys are thinking more of a stationary thing, but this is going to be a little bit more active. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay down on the floor. Make sure you have plenty of room to do this drill. As you're laying down here, you're just going to lift your legs up in the air like this. Then you're going to lift your head and your shoulders up off the floor and try to reach for your toes. 1, and back down. 2, and back down. 3, and back down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is still going to be on the floor, so you don't have to jump right back up. This is called bridge taps, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to be in a bridge position, but instead of having your knees bent like this, you're going to go ahead and straighten them out to this position here. I'm going to go ahead and fix my belt here so it doesn't get in my way. All right, from here, you're going to take one arm and tap the opposite shoulder, tap the opposite shoulder. We're going to do that 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's really great for your core. All right. Now, for these next couple of drills, we're going to work on your blocks. So let's just go over some blocks real quick. Start in a horse stance for me, please. And what you're going to do is you're going to do a high block. Make sure your high block comes up above your head just like this. So you have a slight angle here, okay? Then you're going to do an outside block. Boom, just like you're scooping that ice cream and snapping it out to the side, okay? And then a down block. It's going to come up to your shoulder and boom, chop straight down. You can either do open hand or closed hand. It doesn't really matter to me. Okay, so we're going to play a little game with this, so I want you to do this along with me. Here's what we're going to do. It's going to be a reaction drill, so make sure you're in front of the TV or computer or whatever you're watching this on so that you can see what's going on, all right? And here's what I'm going to do. If I want you to do a high block, I'm going to raise one hand up, boom. And you're going to do a high block, boom, on that same side, all right? So if I do this, boom, you're going to, bam, pop that high block up. If I stick this arm out, boom, it's going to be an outside block, all right? And if I were to stick one arm down, boom, like this, it would be a down block on that side, okay? So remember, whichever side I'm doing, you're going to mirror that at home. So if I bring this arm up, if I bring my right arm up, it's going to be your left hand that comes up, boom, and does your block. Okay, we're ready to get started in 3, 2, 1, and block. And block. And block. Okay, and we're going to take a little pause here. I want you to think about 3 things as we're doing this drill. You want to stay focused on me. When you're watching this video, I want you to stay focused on exactly what I'm doing. Don't look at anybody else around you, okay? I want you to make a quick decision. I want you to go, oh, his arm might be moving up or it might be moving down. Do I want to do a high block or do I want to do an outside block? I want you to make that decision super fast as you can, okay? This is a reaction drill trying to get your timing a little bit better. The last thing is that I want you to not worry about any distractions. If you hear the phone ring, let it ring. If you hear somebody drive by, let them be, okay? I want you to stay focused so that you can pinpoint your mind on one thing. Okay, are you guys ready? We're going to do the drill again, but we're going to do it for, I don't know, about 10 or 15 reps. Here we go. Get in that nice deep horse stance for me. Get ready and outside block. Good, and high block. Good, and down block. Good. Outside block. Outside block. High block. Down block. High block. Make sure you're switching hands with me. High block. High block. Down block. Down block. And double outside block. Oh, I had to throw that one in to mess with you guys. Okay, that's a fun little drill. You can even try that with a partner where you guys work that back and forth to extend your time just a little bit more. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into some stretches. Remember, guys, you can repeat this whole video as many times as you need to, or you can pause at any time to do some more reps if you feel like you need a little bit better workout, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is some stretches. I'm going to back up just a little bit here. And when we do our stretches, we're not working on long stretches here. We're just going to do about 10 to 20 seconds on each. Now, if you really want to work your flexibility, feel free. Pause the video, work each stretch for 30 seconds to a minute even, okay? We're going to start with a rubber guard stretch. You're going to put both feet straight out in front of you. You're going to take one foot and pull it up like this. You're going to take one hand and put it under, take the other hand and put it under. Now you're just going to twist this way and twist this way. This is a dynamic stretch where you have a little bit of movement involved. We're going to do this, about 5 or 10 times per leg. And hold that position just a little bit. You should start to feel the muscles in your hips relax a little bit as you do this drill and lengthen so that you can stretch a little bit further. You can hug that leg a little closer to you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and switch and do the other side. Pick that leg up, arms underneath, right here. Hug it to you. Turn. And turn. Turn. And turn. Just follow along with me here. Make sure that you keep your leg pulled up against you. You don't want to start to relax that. You want to make sure it's nice and tight. Don't forget to breathe during this exercise. Last time. Pull it across. Give it a nice good stretch and relax. Good. Now just bounce those knees a little bit. Okay, guys, the next thing we're going to do is called advanced lunges. This is actually a stretch, it's not designed to work your muscles to strengthen them. It's really just designed to stretch them. So what you're going to do is you're just going to stand with your feet together. You're going to put one leg straight out in front of you. Now, I'm going to take this knee and I'm going to reach it back a little bit. See how I opened up my hips a little bit there? Now from here, I'm just going to reach down and grab my own shin and pull myself down. You should feel a stretch in the hamstring and in the hip joints. You can even kind of sink your hips down into it a little bit. Instead of staying up here, you want to sink your hips down into it and just breathe and let that stretch happen. Hold it for about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, come back out of that and switch to the other side. Again, you don't want to be at a 90-degree angle here. You want to have just a little bit more of a distance here. And you're going to lean forward, grab that shin, and pull yourself down. Don't forget to breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax and pull yourself back up. Excellent job. Okay, the last two stretches not the last two stretches we're going to do. The next two stretches we're going to do are called wrist lock stretches. What we're going to do is we're going to take our hands and we're going to put them on the floor just as if we were in all four positions. In fact, I'm going to turn to the side so you can see this a little bit better. Now, This seems pretty comfortable, so what we're going to do is we're going to adjust it a little bit. We're going to take our hands and we're going to invert them so that we're on the back of our hands. If you've had a recent wrist injury, you may want to bypass this exercise. So you're going to take the back of your hand and put it on the mat. Same thing with the other side. Now you're going to slowly lean back until you feel a really good stretch in those wrists. That's going to start to make your wrists more flexible to handle the wrist locks we do in class. You don't have to go back very far, but try to keep the back of your hands on the floor if you can. And just hold that for about 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just relax, come up out of that. Now what I want you to do, you've got your hands flat on the floor now, I want you to turn them around so that your fingers are pointing towards your knees, just like this. Now you're going to, again, lean back, try to keep your palms on the floor, and hold that for 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Okay, we have one more stretch that we're going to do. This one's a little bit more complicated, and you need a pretty good amount of floor space to do this, okay? So make sure that you've got room around you. Maybe do this in your living room on a rug or something. Here's what we're going to do. We're simply going to lay on the floor with our face down, with our hands out to the side, and this is going to be called the starfish stretch. We're going to take one leg and we're going to cross it over the other, but we're going to try to keep our shoulders in contact with the floor, okay? So here's how it works. You're going to lay down, face down, feet apart, hands apart. Just turn your face to one side. Now from here, you're going to take one foot and try to reach across. This is a really great stretch for your lower back. Now once you get it across, I want you to pull it up like you're trying to reach for your other hand here. And just hold that. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it slowly back across and switch to the other side. Reach across. Now pull those toes up like you're trying to reach for your other hand and hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just bring that slowly back across. Now one thing that I like to do when I come up out of this stretch is just to slowly rock back and allow my lower back to stretch out a little bit. Tuck your head down. Good. Okay, there's your week 2, session 2 for the very first week here. I'm sorry, week 1, session 2. I look forward to working out with you guys next week. Make sure you guys are posting some video clips or pictures of you guys doing these exercises at home. I look forward to seeing those. Comment if you have any questions about different exercises. Bye.